Hello everyone, welcome to another Servant video, and today we're going to be playing Survival the Thread Legacy. This game was made by me. I made this game when I was working on Servant Wars. I had to wait for the lines to come in, so I started working on this game and finished it. Anyway, this is quite a fun game. Okay, so this is the game, and you see this game is a really good game. I'm going to be showing you around, and this game is good because I made it. And by the way, the music you hear is Jackie's Box by Extra Tuna. Extra Tuna makes really good songs. I recommend checking them out. I think my favorite has to be the Mouthwashing song, The Captain's Curse. However, Jackie's Box is probably one of my favorites too. This game is inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's, made by Scott Cawthon in 2018, and also Survival Jeff the Killer by Roblox in 2012. There is a ton of things in this game. You can Survival the Thread and Legacy. So there is a house, and houses exist in real life too. They also exist in Five Nights at Freddy's. This is the house with a car, and cars also exist in real life, but not just real life. They also exist in Five Nights at Freddy's. There's a minigame called Midnight Motorist where you can actually drive a car, but you're not only driving a car, it's a purple car. There's also cars here. You can drive the cars and at the wheel and the steering wheel and the car, and you can drive. Which is how cars work. You can also there's a fan, and fans are also notoriously in Five Nights at Freddy's. And I'm a huge fan of fans if you know anything about me. So this is a house, and there's one of the multiple houses in this game. Fun fact, I actually live in a house. You might not know that. And this house, you know. Oh my, okay, this is Ballora, and she doesn't seem to be feeling that well. Looks like she's a bit under the weather today. Oh well. If you go to this one right here, and you'll see the E, and that means you can drive a rainbow motorcycle. So you actually can drive, and you can drive the car, but the car is pretty fast for it, if you say so myself. So there's a little bit right here, going to a secret room that you can find here. If you just hit in the right spot, you might be able to find a secret room. Ow. I did not survival right there. So this is the British house. This is where the British people live. There's only one person in Five Nights at Freddy's who's British other than Elizabeth Afton, and that is William Afton, also known as the Springtrap, also known as the Purple Guy. William Afton is British. If you didn't know that. That's why he's the main villain and killer. I'm in a bit of a pickle right now because there is the Killer the Freddy and Killer the Springtrap. But I can't seem to defeat these people. They seem to be invisible. There we go. Okay, anyway. So there's this guy giving it a speech. Don't laugh at him. He was English with British when he was 4. You can find the classic British novel known as the 1984. Get your bitch out of here. Now this Springtrap's not going to kill me like that one. He's also giving another speech, like the other guy. You can find details of Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is famously American, and that's why they actually hate him. The British hate him. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Crazy, right? So this is Sam's Undertale from Undertale. Exquisite. So here's a space rocket from space. And what you do is you can hit the button, and this is actually from Five Nights at Freddy's in Space, Freddy in Space. One of my favorite actually FNAF games. Other than, best one, Five Nights at Freddy's. But I think, you see, Freddy in Space has Freddy, and you can be in space, and you defeat the space with the Scott Cawthon in the FNAF realm. So it took me a couple years to make this game, actually, if you couldn't tell by its greatness. But that's why I have, infrequent video uploads. I'm just working on this game. So this rocket's just gonna go upwards, but you see, there isn't really space in this game. And the moon's right there, so you're just gonna go up. So if you have the magic carpet, you can actually do a little funky thing here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Wait, we're not. Hang on, we got. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So, ooh, and then. Uh-oh, Freddy Fazbear's up here, and we don't want that. Now he's dead. More like Freddy Fazdead. It is quite unfortunate for him, but quite fortunate for me. This is Roblox headquarters. This is where Roblox lives. There's a few cars here. There is a car. I gotta be really careful here. There's some security. But you want to go to the person who actually invented Roblox. This is Animal Crossing. Here is Ina from Dead by Daylight. Oops, I'm not gonna make that jump. Oopsie daisy. There's Bunny the Bonnie. You just need to go up here. You can find the secret Golden Freddy, and Golden Freddy's pretty scary. One time I got jump scared by Golden Freddy, and I was so scared. Life. Oopsie. So over here you can find a bunch of cool places, such as Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So here's a helicopter. You can actually drive the helicopter, and you can fly with it. So you can just go. Yeah, let's go. Go get it. We can make a little trip here. So you can see the world. There's the moon. There's Jackie in her box. And there's got Confident now. He's pretty massive. Sometimes when he feels low, he starts to taper off and then goes into a fade. Now under the rug, you can find a little car. So you see, this is Freddy Fazbear. But inside of him is another Freddy. See, the reason is that inside of all of us is a Freddy Fazbear wanting to escape our suffering. And inside that Freddy is another Freddy Fazbear. And inside him is another Freddy Fazbear. Like a Russian doll. It's like a American Freddy. It's just Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear. Inside of us there is Freddy. Is Freddy is in it's the friends we made along the way, is the Freddy in our hearts. And the Freddy telling us to go Now, I'm actually stuck right now. This is quite unfortunate. See, I don't want to be in Freddy. I want Freddy to be in me. Oh, and okay. This is Leopoldo's Commandos from the show Leopoldo's Commandos. Inside there's Gus. Yeah, he works here. You can also buy it. Oh wait, what am I still alive? Holy cow. But yeah, you can get the mask and the suit and become the breaking of the bag, you know? Just can really like break this bag. And that's really the way of life, you know? You can find some crystals and that thing. You can also blow up, like most things in real life. What happened to my arm? That is not very nice of my arm to be like that. Here's McDonald's, Jeff the Kill works there, you know? Jeff the Kill is from Survival the Jeff the Killer, which was made by Roblox.com. This is quite the cacophony. So there's a few buildings here, and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza from Five Nights at Freddy's. There's also a church here, and Father Joker should be giving a sermon here. But it looks like he's trying to kill, which is not cool, Joker. So this house has a few things in here, so you know, we need to get past these guys. There's some cats here, pretty cool, pretty awesome. There's also a dog here. Now the real problem is, how do I get out of here? I need to survive with a kill, the threat. Because survival the Fred Legacy means I need to survive with the Fred by escape, skin and majesty. Now there's a bunch of secrets here. You need to explore and survival the Fred in the legacy of the secrets. Secrets in a minute. So play this game, you might find the secrets too. Now this game also like reacts to things you do and say, so you gotta every experience is very different, like personalized. It might change depending on the action you do. It could be anything, you know? It could be Slender Man, Freddy Fazbear, the Mimic, and that's really important for people to know in this day and age. And I think the main takeaway from this game is that things in life can happen. And what you do is the importance of how you do, and maybe I'm gonna die. And now I'm dead, but I will come back, because I always do.